This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Monday, December 22nd. Sunny and warmer today with a high of 72. Clouds will move in this evening with an overnight low of 64. Here are today's headlines. By virtue of the Philadelphia Eagles' win in Washington on Saturday night, the Cowboys found themselves playing the role of lame ducks in their home finale Sunday. It took them 30 minutes, but they eventually looked the part of a lost cause in the second half when they went scoreless in a 34-17 loss to the Los Angeles Chargers at AT&T Stadium. No playoffs and a losing record in 2024, head coach Mike McCarthy lost his job. No playoffs and needing 2 wins to get to 8-1 and avoid a losing record in 2025. Defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus is likely to lose his job. This will follow the pattern set 5 years ago when, in 2019, Jason Garrett's last Cowboys team went 8-8, and he was replaced by Mike McCarthy, whose 6-10 first season spelled the end for defensive coordinator Mike Nolan. The fact that this team has missed the playoffs in consecutive years, though, is especially alarming since it came after 3 straight 12-5 seasons that had folks at the Star believing they were on a championship track. Not even with Dak Prescott staying healthy and throwing for more than 4,000 yards this season. With the team eliminated, some expected Dak to sit, but the quarterback said he would never cheat the game, that he knows it's a privilege to have a job in this league, and so there is no doubt that he will line up in Washington and New York the last 2 weeks of the season. In other news, Texas A&M won its first NCAA volleyball championship, sweeping Kentucky on Sunday 3-0. The Aggies accomplished the rare feat of defeating 3 number 1 seeds en route to their national title. They defeated Nebraska and Pittsburgh earlier in the tournament, and they did not drop a set in the Final Four. Next up, a 72-year-old woman was critically injured Sunday morning after her husband allegedly shot her in their Rockwall home. Police officers responded to reports of a shooting in the 600 block of Stafford Circle. Investigators arrived at the home and found the woman with a gunshot wound to her abdomen. She was transported to the hospital in critical condition. Police said 80-year-old Stephen Bowie shot the woman inside their home before going to a neighbor's house to report the incident. Bowie was arrested and faces 1 first-degree felony charge of aggravated assault with family violence. Pilot Point police are investigating the deaths of 2 bicyclists who were fatally struck by a vehicle Saturday morning. Police said they began receiving several calls after 8 a.m. about 2 men on bicycles who had been hit by a vehicle on FM 455 East, just east of Fritcher Road. Both men were on a group ride with the Frisco Triathlon Club. When first responders and officers arrived at the scene, life-saving efforts were made for both cyclists. The 2 men were taken to hospitals, where they both died. Investigations determined the driver of the vehicle continued driving for a short distance but quickly returned to the scene. The driver has been cooperative with the investigation. Investigators did not immediately say if they planned to pursue charges against the driver. And are you feeling lucky? The Powerball jackpot now stands at an estimated $1.6 billion, making it one of the largest lottery prizes in U.S. history. No ticket matched all 6 winning numbers on Saturday, with the numbers 4, 5, 28, 52, 69, and a red Powerball 20. So that sets up the 5th largest U.S. jackpot ever for Monday's drawing. The odds of winning Monday's jackpot, which is the 4th largest in Powerball history, are 1 in 292 million. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.